What's going on, guys? Welcome to the podcast, episode 1. My name's Jamie Leon, and we're going to go over a few things. Current affairs, news, entertainment, just general topics. It's going to be a short podcast, this one. We are going to go over a few different things. You know, you see in the news 3 children are among the dead after a female shooter storms a US school. Once again, another school shooting in the US. 6 people, 3 of them children, been killed in a primary school shooting in Nashville. The shooter was a 28-year-old female who was killed by police officers. She was armed with 2 assault rifle type weapons and a handgun, and 3 children were taken to hospital where they were pronounced dead on arrival. So, you know, it's very, very tough at the moment. You know, gun laws in the United States need to change. You know, how many kids need to die before people wake up and realize? How many kids need to die before people realize that, you know, guns aren't necessary, especially assault rifles? Like, come on, there's no need for an assault rifle. No child or anyone for that matter, should be getting killed with an assault rifle, let alone killed anytime, but with a fucking big assault rifle, shot in the head. You know, you look at the school shootings where little kids are getting murdered, and you guys are defending your gun rights. All the while, little kids are getting killed. You know, innocent people are getting shot. You need to come to your senses when it comes to your guns, because you don't need your big assault rifles. You just don't. So 5 planets line up in the night sky. Have you seen this? Mercury, Jupiter and Venus, Uranus, and Mars, and the moon as an extra bonus, aligned in an arc across the evening sky tonight, with some visible to the naked eye. So that's pretty interesting stuff. How often do the planets align? Also in the news, Scotland has its new First Minister, Youssef. Mr. Youssef defeated rivals Kate Forbes and Ash Regan in a leadership contest that exposed deep divisions within the party. The 37-year-old is the first Muslim to lead, so that's interesting as well. Very interesting. NATO has condemned Russia's dangerous and irresponsible rhetoric after Vladimir Putin's decision to station tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus. The organization is closely monitoring the situation and said the move would not lead it to change its own nuclear strategy. The US said it did not believe Russia was preparing to use nuclear weapons. Belarus shares a long border with Ukraine, as well as NATO countries such as Poland, Lithuania and Latvia. Ukraine has called an emergency meeting on the UN Security Council to address potential threats. President Putin's announcement on Saturday. Some more interesting development in terms of the Ukraine conflict. I'd also like to say, anyone that wants to buy some ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a very, very good nutrient for the brain, and it's a fantastic antidepressant. It's an inflammatory, so it's fantastic. If you want to buy some ashwagandha, go to my description right now and purchase some right now, because trust me, it's very good. But yeah, guys, also anyone that's looking to start trading, if you want to learn how to trade Forex and you want a deposit bonus, go to the description and sign up to IronFX right now as well. You do not want to miss that. So anyone that does trading or Forex, get yourself signed up there. The link is in my description. Italian art experts astonished by the US statue uproar. The Florence Museum that houses Michelangelo's statue of David has invited teachers and students from a Florida school to visit. School's principal quit after a complaint about his 6th grade art class that included an image of the statue. Parent had complained the image was pornographic. Here it is. The director of the Academia has issued the invitation to the class. She said the principal should be rewarded, not punished. Cecil Holberg, director of the Galleria, has now issued the invitation to the class. So yeah, interesting. I don't think a statue is pornographic at all. Civil servants to strike in April. More than 130,000 civil servants have voted to go on strike next month over pay, pensions and job security. PCS union said its members voted to take action on the 28th of April to increase the pressure on the government, and they were not backing down. PCS General Secretary Mark Sawaka said ministers need to resolve the dispute by putting money on the table. The government said their demands would not cost an unaffordable £2.4 billion, urging the PCS union to call off the strike. A spokesperson said the government's focus was to ease the pressure on households across the country as the cost of living soars. So laughing gas has been banned. Michael Gove defends UK government's plan to ban laughing gas. Levelling Up Secretary says it's right to outlaw the use of nitrous oxide because it fuels antisocial behaviour. Michael Gove has defended the Prime Minister's focus on banning the sale of laughing gas, saying the proposals will stop parks being turned into drug-taking arenas. The ban is part of the government's antisocial behaviour plans to unveil on Monday and will also include victims of crime and communities being given a say over the type of penalties that offenders should face. Asked if antisocial behaviour was the right priority for the government in the face of terrible rates of prosecution for rapes and violent crimes, the Levelling Up secretary replied, "I think you have to do both. You have to walk and chew gum." So yeah, for any of you guys that didn't realise, laughing gas has of course been banned in the UK, meaning the sale and possession of it will be illegal. And if you're found with it, you can face a fine. Of course, laughing gas causes lots of different harmful effects on the body, such as restricting the amount of oxygen your brain receives, which can lead to irreversible damage. Temporary effects of laughing gas are simply not worth the potential long-term negative side effects that it can cause. And it's very important to be vigilant and careful when people offer you drugs or different substances. Always be careful and mindful of your environment and make sure that you're safe at all times. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this short podcast giving you a breakdown on today's events, feel free to subscribe and also check out the links in my description for more, and I'll see you guys shortly. Thank you for watching.